Good morning, teachers. As per our first two videos about the Google form, we discussed many of the features. This is the third video. I'll try to cover the rest of the part which is remaining. So let us start one by one. As we already discussed about the basic features of the Google form. The next one is, suppose this is the customized theme. What is the use of this one? So it's changing our border. The color of border is depend and the background of border is depend on this one. So this is the one theme. The font style also we can change. So this is the font style of our Google form, the formal. So this is the option, and we can insert any image also. Suppose I would like to give an image here, my school logo and background picture of my school, or logo of my registered firm, whatever I feel. So I can select the photo from here. So these are the options is available on the Google form. Second thing, as I got some queries related to that one. Suppose you have your question bank in MS Word, in the form of the MS Word, and you would like to convert it into the Google form. So how it is possible? So for that you have to import your data from MS Word to Google form, which can be possible. See, this is the sign, the import questions. You click on this one and you import your questions from either MS Word or anything else, PPT or MS Word, whatever you have. So you can import your questions. It means there is no need to type once again. If you already have your questions bank in MS Word form, so no need to type again in this Google form sheet. You can import your sheet from with the help of this key. So this is one. You can add any of the image. You can add any of the video. Suppose there is one question you include in your Google form that the answer is depend on the video. Means once the participant or the respondents, they see the video, and after that they will be able to give the answer. So for that you have to send the video also, the YouTube video, the link of the YouTube. So there is option also in the Google form, you can add any video, and with the video you can write down the question, and you mention that first you see the video and give the answer of this question. Though that can be possible. You can add on, you can insert any photo or any video. We already discussed about the add section. It divide your Google form into two parts. So add title and description is here, this one is here. So these are some other basic features of the Google form. We discussed about this one. We already discussed about the preview. What is the preview? We completed the setting, the journal presentation and the quizzes. And I appreciate to all participants that most of you submit your assignment and your job was fantastic. You all done very well this Google form project assignment. So let us talk the next one, the undo. You suppose completed something and you would like to go back. So there is option of this undo, the make a copy. You can make a copy of this one when you complete it, and before sharing with other people you can go and you can click make a copy. So one copy will submit out, saved in your Google Drive. Get pre-filled link is also here. Print, you can make a print out of this complete Google form sheet. What is the use of these preferences? This is look like as settings. The form settings will be applied to all forms created in the future. If you want to make email collection is compulsory for by default you want to change setting. for the next time in case of each and every your Google form. So you can do that. And by default you would like to set whenever you make any quiz, so you would like to set the point value also 1. So if you saved it, there is no need to change or no need to make the quiz one again and again, means quiz setting we can say. So by default it can be saved in the same manner. The next point, one more thing, we again come back on this one, the customize theme. Choose image, either you insert the image if you saved in your computer, or you can select anyone out of this one. Suppose I select this one, insert. So this is one feature. The last and the important point is this one, the ads one. There is the facility of CertifyM, means if you would like to connect your certificate with this Google's form, and you want that when the participant they submit their response, the same time they will automatically they get their certificate on their email ID in the form of the PDF. So it can be possible, and as Professor Anshu Agarwal teach how to make it, we already discussed. So certify link is available at here. Email notification for Google Forms. If you connect your Google email ID with this Google form, so whenever people they submit their response, you will be able to get that particular response on your mail ID. Means your email ID notify you on your mobile if you sign in your mobile. So every time it give you a notification that this particular person submit their response. So that can be possible. Form notification is here. Form limiters is also, and the Timify is also here. So what is that? When we click on this time, so this box will open out. Limit type, date and time. Stop accepting form responses when a due date is set up. Suppose you are organizing one FDP and you want that the last date of submission is this one, suppose the 5th of July, and you don't want any response after the 5th of July 10 a.m. So you can set date and time at here, and you also can write down message when submission are closed. So what message you would like to give when the participant, if any interested person who want to be participate and who click on this one, and the time is over. So what kind of content you want that you would like to share at here, you can write down. This form is no longer accepting responses and has been set to automatically close by the this email ID. So this is one option. The second one, you go on number of form responses. So it's basically number of responses. Suppose I want the limit is the 1000. Means it's suppose my one of my submission is based on first come first out, and I want that first 100 I will accept the submission of first 1000 people. So I set a limit at here, the 1000. So what will happen when 1000 submission will complete, automatically my Google form will not accept any next one more than 1000. So it can be possible at here. Spreadsheet cell value you can change here, which is not very popular or familiar. So date and time and the number of form responses. So you can work on these two one. So next we go on the ads one, the Timify. Timify is basically that is one kind of countdown watch. Means you give a test to your student and you want that when they start it, the countdown will start. Suppose you give 20 minutes, or suppose you give 3 minutes to complete one task or one quiz. So it start your countdown will start. One watch will be there, countdown watch will be there, and it show it show that the time is going up, means 180 seconds, then 179 seconds, one remaining, so like this. So this can be possible with the help of this one. You have to go for some some procedure for that one. To get your Timify Me token, create an account on this one. So you have to make account on Timify Me, click here to learn more. So when you registered yourself, you make account on this one, this you can avail this facility. So this can be possible. You can mention one countdown at here. That can be possible. That cannot be possible in case of FDP registration, or in case of registration of your seminar, or if you like to, being a researcher, you send your questionnaire. But yeah, in case of your test or quiz, it is good, it is suitable. You give very short time, 3 minutes, 2 minutes to solve it. So there you can use this countdown facility. One more doubt was here, on the basis of the first and the second videos, that one participant was asking that once this saved it in the computer, then download it, the new update will add on this one or not. Very simple, it will add on. You saved it and you check it. Once you saved it, there is no need to go on this responses and on these charts and the complete procedure. You just click on this and you download it. Once you download it, when the other people, when this registered yourself, automatically the same time with the minutes and the second, the details will come out in your Google Sheet, the downloaded Google Sheet, this Excel sheet, sorry. It's not mean that sorry, you should not be confused that once you download it, then it add on or not, or you have to go for the second time to download it, or the third time. No, once you downloaded it, automatically all of your means after you are downloaded, if you get any response, any submission, so definitely they will saved automatically in this sheet with the timing, minutes, seconds, and the complete detail, whatever you want, whatever you mention in your Google form. So it's all about the Google form. I try to complete it. In case of any query, you can send your query me, and for this video it's enough. Thank you.